Hi everyone, welcome to today's tutorial, and in this video I will be showing you how you can make a 3D mock-up of this soap packaging template. So if you are wondering how I've made this template, I had in one of my previous videos in the last section, packaging design, I have shown step by step as to how you can make the same template. And in case if you haven't watched that, I highly recommend that you do and make this template first and then come back here to this video so that I can show you how you can make a 3D mock-up of this as well. So it's not very hard, so I'm just gonna dive right in. So after you've made your template and you open the template up like this, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and also unlock my template layer. So what I'm gonna do is that I will be selecting, I'm just gonna select everything, okay, so this might gonna take a while. I'm just gonna separate these for now. I'm gonna select this, I'm gonna click on Alt. I'm going to click on Alt to make a copy and bring it right here, like this. And I'm just going to bring these back as well for now. Okay. So now I've got this. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side as well. I'm going to copy all these items and icons. I'm going to like that. I'm going to press on Alt to make a copy and bring it here as well. Yeah, I'm just going to place it right there. Okay. So now I've got these. I'm also going to make a copy of the background as well. So I'll press on Alt like that. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is that I'll just select all these items here on the front side. Right click on this and I'm going to group them together. And I'm going to do the same thing on the back side as well. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Right click and group them together. And I'm going to open up my symbols panels right here. And I'm going to add these here on the symbols panel. But just in case if you're unable to see the symbols panel, you can open it up by going over here to this Windows drop down menu. And over here, you will find the symbols panel right here. This one. And you select this. So now I'm just going to grab my objects and drag it over here, and over here in the symbols option it's asking to give it a name. So I will be just naming this one to be the backside symbol. I'm gonna click on OK. I'm gonna delete that as well. I'm gonna select this, drag it onto my symbols panel, and also rename this to be front side symbol and click on OK. So once that's added, you can see it gets added right here, and I can go ahead and also delete that now. So what I'm going to do is that I'll select this, and for now I'm just going to get rid of the stroke as well. Okay. I'm going to select this and select this background to be the box, and I'm going to make this into a 3D object now. So in order to do that, I'll select my background, go to this effect panels right here, and in the Illustrator effects I will be choosing this 3D option which says extrude and bevel. Gonna click that, and now I'm just gonna adjust this rotation like this. And I'm going to give the extrude depth to be 550 points and click on preview. So you can see that it does get converted into a 3D box, right? But I'm just going to increase the extrude depth to 750 points to make it a little bit more bigger. Like that. And once that's done, I'm going to go ahead to this map art option right here. And over here in the front side, you can see that it's highlighted like that. I'm gonna go ahead and add the front side symbol like that. So it takes a few seconds, but be patient. It's gonna happen like that. And you can see that the front side symbol gets added, and it does take a little time for it to get rendered, so I highly recommend that we stay patient like that. Okay, so you've got this, and I'm going to go ahead and click on OK. Or probably what I'm going to do is that the backside symbol that we had saved, I'm just going to bring it here onto this side as well, so that it's easier for you all to see. So I'm just going to change the surface area. So you can see that this red highlighted one is the side one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and also open up my backside symbol because I want that to be on the side now. I'm just going to change this up a little bit and wait for the rendering artwork to come up. Okay, so now that happens, but you can see that it's not perfectly fitting alongside with my document, right? So don't worry, there's a really easy way for you to adjust this image alongside with the document as well. So I'm just waiting for the artwork to be rendered. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is that over here, I'm just going to rotate this like that, and I'm just going to wait for a couple of more seconds till it gets fit alongside the document. Okay, so it fits more or less. So what I'm going to do now is that we can adjust this a little. So the rendering process does take a little time. Okay, so I'm just going to adjust this now. Okay, so what I've done is that I've also fit the backside on the side over here as well, and this front side, this cocoa soap is going to be on the backside as well, so I'm not going to show that. So roughly you can see that this position, this side right here, I've added over here on the side as well. So what I'm going to do now is that I'll select the packaging like this, go to object, and I'm going to expand the experience, so like that, and I'm going to select them again, and I'm going to go ahead and also ungroup these, and I'm going to ungroup this twice so that I'm able to choose just this top part, and I'm going to change the color to orange like that. Okay, And I'm just going to select this template for now, and I'm going to just delete that because I just needed the template for reference purposes. And don't worry, I already have the template saved already. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm just going to select my this 3D mockup. I'm going to select on Shift plus Alt, and I'm just going to resize this. Yeah, I'm going to resize this and bring it onto my document like that, and just change the angles up a bit like that. So once that's done, and I can play around with the size as well and see how bigger or how smaller I want my packaging to be, like that. And I'm going to go ahead and also save my file now since we are done. I'm going to click on Save As. So by default, my file name is going to be the same as my document name, but I'm just going to change this a little bit, and I'm going to add here 3D mockup of my soapbox template, and my save as type is going to be Adobe Illustrator. I highly recommend that we save a file in this format so that in case if I want to make any further changes, I can easily do that by accessing my AI file. And I'm going to go ahead and click on save, and it's going to take a couple of more seconds for it to get saved because the file is heavy now. And I'm going to click on OK. And it's going to take a couple of more seconds for it to get saved in the same name. Almost done, just a couple of more seconds. And there you go. We have now successfully saved our file in an AI file, and that's it. So I hope you found this video to be useful, and I know sometimes when you're making these 3D type of mockups, sometimes it takes a little time for it to get rendered because the file must be heavy or the software itself will be running a little slow. So just be patient while making your 3D mockup and keep saving your work. So thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.